Exodus chapter 19. God shows more of his power at Mount Sinai. Verses 4 through 6. You have seen what I did to the Egyptians and how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. Now therefore, if you will indeed obey my voice and keep my covenant, then you shall be a special treasure to me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which you shall speak to the children of Israel. That was God talking to Moses. God wants Moses to tell the Israelites, I am your God and you guys are my chosen people. If you guys obey me, then I'll establish a covenant with you and you guys will be very blessed. Verse 8. Then all the people answered together and said, all that the Lord has spoken we will do. So Moses brought back the words of the people to the Lord. They know that God is going to challenge them so that the covenant can be established and they'll truly be deserving of it, but they're ready for that. Verses 10 through 13. Then the Lord said to Moses, go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, and let them be ready for the third day. For on the third day the Lord will come down upon Mount Sinai in the sight of all the people. You shall set bounds for the people all around, saying, take heed to yourselves that you do not go up to the mountain or touch its base. Whoever touches the mountain shall surely be put to death. Not a hand shall touch him, but he shall surely be stoned or shot with an arrow, whether man or beast, he shall not live. When the trumpet sounds long, they shall come near the mountain. And that's the only thing that God's asking them to do. God wants them to prepare themselves mentally, spiritually, and physically. But don't go up to Mount Sinai, because that's where God is coming down from heaven. And it's a sacred place meant for only God. The punishment of death seems harsh, but if that's your one true God, you're going to treat him with as much respect as he deserves, as he's asking. So boom, there's thunder, lightning, earthquakes, the sky is crazy, all because God is coming, and it's showing his immense power. Verses 20 and 21. Then the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mountain, and the Lord called Moses on the top of the mountain, and Moses went up. And the Lord said to Moses, go down and warn the people, lest they break through the gaze at the Lord, and many of them perish. And that's confusing because it kind of contradicts what was said before. But God has come down from heaven onto Mount Sinai, and now he's asking Moses to go up to Mount Sinai. Moses is allowed up there because he's the spokesman, but that's got to be a crazy, scary thing for him too. All those natural disasters and crazy things from before. Verses 22 and 23. Also let the priests who come near the Lord consecrate themselves, lest the Lord break out against them. But Moses said to the Lord, the people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for you warned us, saying, set bounds around the mountain is consecrated. The way I see those verses, God is again reminding Moses and the people, don't come up to Mount Sinai, there's a sacred space, it's only for me, I'm your God. But Moses is saying, yeah, we know. He's saying that respectfully, it's not like sassy or anything. We've been obeying you and we recognize you as the one true God. Verses 24 and 25. Then the Lord said to him, away, get down and then come up, you and Aaron with you. But do not let the priests and the people break through to come up to the Lord, lest he break out against them. So Moses went down to the people and spoke to them. But God, on top of Moses' I know, he says, I know too. That's the way I see it. And he's saying, just go and remind them, the reason they can't come up here is because I'm the one true God. It's a sacred space. Maybe that is foreshadowing. And God knows that though they're doing good right now, they're going to disobey in the future. This chapter mostly talks about the rules and regulations God has for us and how he wants us to follow certain specific things. Some of those things may be hard to follow, but we just need to trust in his plan because he is the one true powerful God. And eventually, if we obey him, he has a special treasure for us and all of our people. So be patient and listen to God. That's all I have. Hope you guys stay blessed. And I know I said I was going to catch up on the Bibles. I've been really busy recently, and I don't think I'm going to be caught up for a little while, but I'm trying. I'm getting there. Thank you guys who watched, though. I really do hope you guys are blessed.